Now on GMA with that warning for car owners from police departments around the country. Thieves stealing a critical part of cars that could cost thousands to replace. Transportation correspondent Gio Benitez is at an auto repair shop to explain what you need to know and how to protect yourself. Good morning, Gio.
Hey, Robin, good morning to you. We're talking about part in the exhaust system. And this is, to be honest with you, something you probably haven't seen before. That's because it's under your car. Let me go ahead and shine a light on it. This is it right there. This is the catalytic converter, and thieves across the country in just minutes are stealing it in record rates. This morning, scenes like this playing out in American neighborhoods. Watch as this man in a Sacramento area driveway tries to steal a truck's catalytic converter. He fails, but comes back the next night only to find a note from the homeowners. Not far away, in broad daylight, these two jump out of a van, targeting a catalytic converter on a Toyota Prius. A neighbor recording chased away with a blowtorch.
Get out of here, go.
In Houston, police sounding the alarm.
The theft of these parts off of vehicles is up over 300% compared to last year.
In August, Houston police finding more than 300 catalytic converters in this truck and arresting 2 men. In suburban Maryland, this mechanic tells us thieves target Toyota Priuses because their parts are worth more.
Basically what they did is they cut here with some kind of pipe cutter of some kind, because it's a pretty clean cut, and they unbolted there where it goes up to the engine, and they take out the converter. They get in and out very quickly, 5, 10, 15 minutes, I would think tops.
In Mesa, Arizona, alleged thieves parking right next to this SUV, using their van to shield them from public view. The owner not knowing what happened until she drove away.
It's just loud. It's like my muffler fell off.
But why are they stealing this specific piece? Well, on average, police say thieves can make up to $300 per converter. The precious metals in the catalytic converters soaring in value, now worth more than gold. State Farm telling ABC News it's paid out $43 million in claims for catalytic converter theft in just the last year. The worst states, California, Texas, and Minnesota. But insurance doesn't always cover the theft. You must have full coverage. One way to protect your car, adding a steel plate cover over your catalytic converter.
The amount of time that it would take to steal the converter would deter them from taking it. You can't just jack the car up and cut it off and be gone in less than a minute or two.
So how do you know if your catalytic converter has been stolen? Well, you're going to hear it because it sounds like you just don't have a muffler, and it costs about $1,000 to $3,000 to replace this. So again, look at that insurance coverage because you may need that full coverage.
Thanks for letting us know that. But Gio, if someone is not able to get that cover that you showed us for the converter, is there anything else folks can do?
Yeah, so we asked police about this, and they actually say that you can go ahead and engrave your VIN number on the catalytic converter. That'll make it more difficult to sell on the black market, and so thieves are less likely to want to steal that.
All right, Gio, thanks as always.
Crisis can happen unexpectedly to anyone, and though it may seem like a small barrier, a simple lock puts space between the thought and the trigger. Learn how securing your guns can help prevent suicide.
Now with that crackdown on porch pirates after the Memorial Day weekend online shopping rush, packages are now on the way for so many, but with more thieves taking boxes right off your doorstep, some states are now finding new ways to take action. Becky Worley has more on this. Hey, Becky.
Hey, Cecilia, package theft is so common, and while you'd think it would have happened less during the pandemic, experts say that is not the case. They point to changes in our routines. We're busy with remote working and online learning, possibly leaving packages on our doorsteps longer than ever before.
This seems like a normal delivery. A woman pulling into the driveway in Huntersville, North Carolina, grabbing a package from this delivery driver. Only problem is, authorities say this isn't her house. The woman puts the package in her car and drives away with a brand new laptop. Police still looking for the suspect.
There's been an increase in package thefts, primarily because there's been more deliveries. They seem to be getting a little more creative.
A man dressed like an Amazon delivery driver accused of stealing packages. Trey Dodge of Philadelphia caught the suspected porch pirate on his home security camera.
I quickly looked and I was like, oh, it looks like this Amazon, but then I realized he was undelivering the packages.
Police later arrested the man and levied multiple